All right, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Past night in the house. All right, ecosystem stuff. Right, we're doing the ecosystem stuff. Let me make sure the sound's going. Sound's going. All right, all right, all right. So look, dude, we're gonna cover a good one today, dude. They're all good ones, dude. I'm hooked on this Caspa ecosystem, dude. This shit is, this stuff is bananas, dude. Right? Look at all this stuff, dude. All of this stuff's on Caspa, dude. Look at all this, dude. Dang. I mean, there's a couple like exchanges and stuff right here, but because it's Caspa Hub, they cover more than just the Caspa stuff, but mostly the Caspa stuff at the top for sure. But like a majority of this stuff is all on Caspa, dude. Look at that, dude. How cool is that, right? We're gonna cover all this stuff. Well, mostly all of it, right? We're gonna cover the best ones, right? And we're gonna cover as much as we can. I'll cover all of them if I can, right? So look, we covered several, right? We covered Cashy, right? Now we're going to cover KBeam, right? So KBeam is a decentralized messaging and authentication app on Kaspa, fully encrypted with no phone number or personal data required. It includes authentication gateway for passwordless wallet login on websites, right? So that's pretty cool, dude, right? So now so like when I go to log in, instead of having them give them my email and having them send me a code or whatever, and then verifying that code or whatever, yeah, I would log in with my KBeam Caspa wallet, right? And then it's not just that, right? Click this right here, it's going to bring you to KBeam right here, right? I got this on here, right? Okay, I don't know, I got two of them. So check it out, dude. Right. So I signed up for it. It's actually this is only like a check it out on the web version, right? You can't click none of this stuff on here, right? But because it's an app on your phone, you got to get it on your phone, right? So man, I don't really want to be sitting here showing the camera on my phone and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna show you on here, but it's pretty cool. You have to take my word for it, dude. I got on here and I bought castnight.caspa on there, the domain name. So on there, I got it. I got it on there. I got it on a couple of the name service ones and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I own Cast Night Dag, right? KASKNIGHTDAG. That's what I am at on all these platforms, right? I'm dropping YouTube videos now, guys. We're leveling up, man. We're leveling up, man. I love it, man. We're freaking elevating and growing together, just like that's what I say, man. Let's educate people about this amazing product, and this is one of them, right? This is just one of the new projects that's on Casper, KBeam, right? So like so you can log in with it without having to give up your because dude, like here's an example, right? What's a real problem that it solves, right? Like if I want to buy my little niece a freaking Hello Kitty you know notebook and a stuffed animal or something, right? I don't necessarily want to give those people, if I go to HelloKitty.com or whatever it is and buy these things, I don't want to give them my email address, right? Oh, to make sure when you set up an account with us, right, you got to set up your credit card and use it because you're buying online. So then in that case, they will also want your email and all that stuff, right? And I'm like, dang it, now I'm going to be deleting Hello Kitty emails for the next 50 years because I freaking bought my little niece freaking Hello Kitty thing, dude, right? And I gave my email address. F that. I'll use my Casper address and I'll pay in Casper. Right? I don't know if I can pay Hello Kitty with Casper yet, but I bet you not a year from now. I bet you could pay. You could go on Hello Kitty and pretty much everything else and use Casper. This stuff's gonna blow up, dude. All of this stuff, all of this stuff is bringing everything on chain, and Casper's the best place to do it because it's the way you can do it the cheapest, right? You can process information and data and transactions and everything on Casper cheaper than everywhere else, right? Right? Including this place right here. This is better than all the other options, right? This has also got like um uh messaging stuff in here, like decentralized messaging and stuff. And then like if you take a video and you send it to somebody, it like somehow like encrypts it to where the person nobody can like capture the video in between and even whatever you're using to send it can't nobody can read it except for the person on the other end, right? Private messenger without a phone or on Caspa, register without a phone number, right? You decide who is allowed to get closer, right? Guy hands girl a phone. She gives him, her K beam like little information, whatever that's called, the contact stuff, right? Instead of her email or her phone number, right? And then, if she turns to find out, she had a little bit too much to drink that night and this guy's not as cool as he seemed when she was three sheets to the wind. He doesn't have her email address or her phone number. He has like some decentralized stuff that she could just turn off permissions, right? So that's pretty cool, right? So this thing's got all kind of good use cases, man, right? But it's basically a privacy focused messenger built on Caspa, like, right? It's pretty cool, dude. I kind of flip through it on my phone and stuff like that, and it uses your Cash wallet as your identity instead of a phone number and email, right? All right, it's designed specifically for secure, decentralized communication, right? Okay, what problem does it solve, right? You say, okay, well, I mean, what problem does this thing solve, right? Because it's got to be able to solve a problem if it's going to be around long, right? Because not all these apps built on Caspa are going to be around forever, right? I think this one will probably make it though, man, right? But okay, it eliminates dependence on centralized accounts, right? So, like a lot of those other ones that they're using to do the same things, right? You don't have to be dependent on those, right? It gives users control over their own digital identity. That's what I like, right? It reduces censorship and unnecessary data collection. Dude, I also like that. I don't need Hello Kitty having my freaking email, yeah, like I said. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that a lot of these websites collect. It's just to verify you are who you are before they provide goods and services to you, right? And they don't need. I feel like they don't need my email every time I buy goods or services from every vendor, especially online vendors and especially digital products and things like that. Not, I guess not especially digital products, but also digital products because um oh, and this thing's also got like features where like and it deletes the stuff after 7 days or something like that too. So like, how cool is that? Like, how many times I take pictures with my phone all the time. I was just talking about this with my wife earlier, right? I probably got 5,000 pictures in my phone, and I say 4,550 of them are pictures I don't ever need again. I just haven't deleted them yet, right? I just take pictures all day of charts and say, "Hey, ChatGPT, what do you think?" I notice it looks like the MACD's crossing right here, and it might be a good short right here, right? It's whatever, dude. I say, here's the chart, send pictures, right? And then, and that's it. Or I take pictures. I'm gonna sell something online, right? I take pictures of it, several pictures of it, and I post it online or send it to somebody, and that's it. And then I gotta delete the pictures off my phone, man. I feel like we should have like a self-destruct button. It should put like you should be able to select whether or not a photo should is gonna last, 24 hours or 24 days or fucking 24 years or whatever. You know what I mean? Have some parameters I could select on that crap. Dang it. Just when I select the camera, maybe that I this is my temporary camera, or this is my saves everything camera or something. I don't know, dude. But this one kind of does stuff like that, and I think that's cool. And I think that people are going to play with that a lot more. People are going to play with what you're allowed to see. Data is becoming, data and energy are becoming like the stuff people are monetizing and valuing and building apps around and things like that, dude, which is great, dude, right? Because we have an online presence now, we have an on-chain presence, we're on a DAG presence. This is kidding. It's like, oh man, we're just, I don't know. I don't want. I'll go on a tangent, right? But this app is pretty cool, man. You guys should check it out, right? KBeam, dude. Get on here, man. Download it on your phone, man, and then you could, start playing with all this stuff on Caspa, right? Dude, I got a cat. I said I got a wallet on all these things, so I got so many seed phrases. Almost all of these apps got seed phrases because you can hold your Caspa on them and transact with Caspa. That's a point. It's a transactional. Caspa is currency, dude, right? And everybody's gonna use it for that, right? So like that other social media one, dude, like it's to keep spammer comments away, dude, right? If it costs you, 1/10 of a penny, that ain't crap. I'll pay 1/10 of a penny to make sure if it helps the guy I'm watching their videos not have 50,000 bots freaking trying to talk about spam coins or what do they call that? I can't think of it. Fake coins, crypto scammer cryptos, right? They talk about them in people's comments that make YouTube videos about crypto and stuff, dude, right? Right. If you had to pay to make that comment, then you wouldn't have to. Right. Anyway, we go on a tangent here, but Caspa's fixing everything, bro. Caspa's fixing everything. God bless everybody. Caspa ecosystem coming from Cast Night. This is gonna be a thing, guys. Right? I'm gonna do this on the regular and like, share, man. Come on, let's get this stuff out there, man. I don't see a whole bunch of people doing Caspa videos like